welcome back everybody. This is Eric here with Guitarsenal. I'd like to make a video today to discuss my little jam board right here and not only tell you about sort of my philosophy behind this particular board, but also to discuss the construction of this little board. This is a great small board that you can build for well south of $30. I'm going to let you hear some stuff that we recorded the other night when I was out playing. But I just want to show you this board because it's a nice simple little build. Basically what we did is I just went to Home Depot, picked up some Velcro, real basic Velcro here. Of course there's a male and female side and there's an adhesive backing. You just peel the little thing off and put it on the board. All right, we ran obviously some just raw pine. As you can see, we just got a couple of pieces of pine here and another piece of pine stripping. All right, lay your boards out, or lay your pedals out rather, on the board and figure out your layout, what you're wanting to do, and find out your length, okay? And obviously make sure the piece of wood that you use is going to be of the appropriate width and length to accommodate whatever pedals you're going to use. All we did was we tied that piece of stripping in with a couple of TX or T25 deck screws, the spacks, okay? But before we did that, we obviously ran our Velcro across the top, and it's adhesive, and I just took an X-Acto knife, went over the backside here and just scored these off, and then I put in a couple of small Torx screws right here just to help hold the Velcro on. Very, very, very simple board, and of course I just took some black caliper paint and just painted it black. For a signal chain, what we decided to go with, this is sort of what I would consider a desert island guitar rig. This is, for me, sort of the bare essentials, okay? We've got a Spaceman Effects Titan 2 fuzz going into a Noble's Overdrive Special that's been reboxed by Analog Man, and then it's going into a vintage Boss DM2, and then we're going into a Chase Tone Golden Secret preamp. What this gives me here is sort of an Echoplex type sound, which is really what I want. You get the nice warm repeats from the DM2. The Chase Tone is meant to go at the end of the signal chain, just like you were running through an original Echoplex EP3, okay? It sounds beautiful, all right? It's really nice warm repeats that you get out of this rig. The Nobles is a nice transparent overdrive, and of course the fuzz is a fuzz. This is like my bare minimum effects that I would run. So I'm going to let you, hear just a little bit of guitar soloing that we recorded the other night. We're using this exact rig with the exact settings that we see right here. We're running into a cranked Magnatone M8. It's turned up all the way, and I'm running a 1972 Gibson Les Paul Deluxe. So we'll give that a listen. So, it cuts really good through a mix and it sounds great, but the main focus of this video, I wanted really to be about the board. Sometimes when you're going to just sit in at a jam or something, you don't really have the ability to take some huge rig with all kind of extra stuff. And something else that I didn't really mention is that this is also self-sufficient in terms of power. You notice that I've got the jacks just kind of cheated out right here. That way they're not killing the batteries. So when I'm done, I can just pull the little pancake cables out and I'm not killing my batteries. When I get ready to play, just push them in. It's like this. Okay. All right, and this one I can put in. It's like that. And you see now they'll all light up as they need to. Okay. That makes it real easy. Now the only negative aspect of a little rig like this is that the majority of the pedals that are on this board, obviously, to change the batteries, I do have to remove the pedal from the board and, take the back off and replace the battery. But as long as you keep the jacks out, pulled out or whatever, they generally work just fine. So this is a great idea for some of you that want just a compact jam board. You can just toss it in a little bag and go. And they're on there. I mean, that Velcro is solid. I don't want to pull on them too hard, but they're definitely on there, okay? It's just a great little setup. I'll let you hear just a couple of more sound samples here, and then I'm going to go ahead and plug it in and just let you hear it recorded in the room here, this time with a super reverb. So we'll give one more little clip a listen here. And this was recorded live the other day. I was playing with the Barry Richmond Band up at Dixie Tavern in Atlanta. Okay guys, jam board, real simple. We're running just like we showed in the intro. I haven't changed any of the settings from when we went through the M8 versus now we're running through a 1968 Fender Super Reverb. The M8 was a little bit crunchy in the video because it's a dimed small tube amp. We thought we'd let you hear it as a clean platform through the Super. Here's a naked Super Reverb. We do have a splash of reverb on the amp itself, but all the reverb's coming from the amp. Middle. Who needs pedals? So great. All right, now just a kiss from the chase zone. We've got it set to the dark setting. This is the earlier, or is it later? It's the earlier EP3 settings, a darker setting on the chase tone. Let's add a splash of delay to that. Oh, baby, that's beautiful. You get that kind of warm, pretty thing going on, and that Chase Tone Secret preamp just adds some nice warmth to the Super. Here's the repeats on the delay without the Chase Tone. This is straight Super Reverb. All right, let's get into some drive. This is just the ODRS. This is a very gentle kiss. I go for that sort of low gain thing, and I can get a boost from the chase tone, so that gives me some options. Let's hear this by itself. what that was, but there you go. Let's hear it with the neck pickup. All right, now with some repeats. Haha. Just a little bit of an echo, sort of spacey, which is great. Ideally, I would love to have a reverb pedal on this particular setup, but it is a compact-inspired rig, and I'm hoping that whatever amp I'm running has at least a splash of reverb, so I'm sort of counting on that. Let's disengage the chase tone. Now let's listen to the Titan 2. This is probably not the fuzz sound you're expecting. We're going to leave the DM2 engaged. This is sort of a very, very low gain fuzz sound, but I think it sounds great on the bridge pickup. Let's give this a listen. Roll that tone back, you can get sort of that woman thing going on. Let's hit it with the chase tone. It kind of warms it up even more. Get that nice warm sound here. See what we get here. All right, Titan 2 with the neck pickup, tone all the way out. We'll disengage the chase tone because it does mellow it out a bit. The neck pickup's already mellow to begin with. Let's hear the Titan 2 with the splash of echo from the delay going into the super here. So you get an idea of what I'm going for, and hopefully this video maybe inspired some of you guys to make a small jam rig. This is a great rig to take with you somewhere. Let's say you're going to fly somewhere and go see a friend, or you're going to go play a small gig, and you just need a compact board that's no bull crap, just a nice simple setup. It's real easy. When you're done, just pop the cable, save your batteries, carry some extra batteries with you. You don't have to worry about having any stage power. This board can literally go just about anywhere. All you need is power for your amplifier, or maybe you're running a backline setup and you don't really know what's going to be available when you get there, but you know that as long as you got a decent amp with a little reverb or something, you can just throw this board and be able to get some nice sounds that you're kind of accustomed to. Guys, thanks for watching today's video. That's how to put together your own jam board for less than 30 bucks. I didn't go over instructions on how to physically build the board. Guys, it's dead simple. Just screw the few pieces of wood together, throw a little bit of Velcro on there. Very, very simple build, and it won't cost you a lot of money. And guys, get creative. Have fun with it. You can make it as ornate as you want. You could even take this board if you wanted and make it maybe just a little bit taller with a little bit more of an incline by using a wider piece of stripping and you could actually mount something like a pedal power up underneath. All right, if you wanted to have power, you could do that. Mount the pedal power up underneath with some Velcro, and then just drill holes and run your power cables up through there, and it keeps it nice and neat. And you can just take some little bits of like zip ties, and you can tie all of the cables together up under the unit, so you don't have this huge spaghetti cluster of cables, which you're going to see in a moment here. That's the only bad thing about the pedal powers, is that if you do a lot of swapping around of various pedals, you end up having this huge nest of cables all over your board, which some people, I know some of us are OCD and we like things to look really nice and pretty, so that's one way to clean up the presentation of the board, is by mounting the pedal power up underneath the board and then routing your cables. That's just another idea. Guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed some of the sound samples. I love playing with people and going out and having fun, and those guys are always very accommodating. They love to play with folks. Make sure if you're ever in Atlanta and you have a chance to go see Barry Richmond, you need to do it. He's a great dude. Thanks for watching today's video. Have yourselves a great day. We'll see you next time. Remember, we post every Monday and Friday here on Guitarsenal. Make sure you tune in. Have a great day.